Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing in the Object 268 version 4 on Pilsen on the North American server. Now, this game was pulled off my stream the other night, so be sure to check that out. Link will be down in the description below of this video. Now, what I'm wanting to do this match, because it's a 3-tier match, 8, 9 and 10, I'm wanting to push down the 0 line. Why is that? Well, it gives the enemies one very slight second... It mostly gives them one direction to aim at me from, which means I can use the very, very strong frontal armor of this tank to my advantage. People up on that ridgeline like that SU-101 could potentially give me a couple of problems as I'm passing, but he's not going to have very many shots to get on the side of my tank. So here, I'm just gonna go for it. Doesn't matter if I get spotted, what are they gonna do? We can see there, T100 LT, he spots me out. I'm getting a little bit of assistance damage on him. Not too bad. Now we can see the STRV 1030, 130, whatever you want to call it. We know he's down the line. We can just keep pushing. Doesn't even matter. I'm gonna try and get over towards the bushes though, just to try and stay unspotted for as long as I can. They don't know how far I've pushed up. But now we can see that SU-101's probably spotted me. Yes, he has. So we just need to gun it. Oh, the Blitzvan 1030 manages to put a shot into me. He's got to be close to us. Now, there's the FV4202 that bounced. He bounced another shot, both of them gold. And there's the 1030. So here, all I'm going to do is put a slight angle. Just put them on a slight angle. What are they going to do? They can't do very much now. Unless that 1030 decides to start shooting gold at me. And then I'm just going to use the arc of this gun, stay on the angle to him, wait until I'm reloaded. He's now got 108 health, and I just think, what the heck? He's tracked in place. He can't get a shot on me. We're just going to ram him down. And we put a shot into the FV4202 at the same time. Nice effort there. Definitely not complaining. Artillery takes a shot at me, misses, thankfully, still gets the stun off, which makes my reload time a little bit slower. Nothing too bad, but coming around this corner, we are very, very sluggish. So there, I'm wanting to put a shot into the FV4202, but I can't quite turn, especially with the quarter-second delay of being on the North American server. We can't quite get that shot in. We're going to keep coming around. There's the GW Tiger P, there's one of the artillery that's put a shot towards us, so we're just going to take him out of the battle and say no more of your shenanigans today. FV4202 gets taken out by our artillery, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Now we can just focus on this UDES 16 that is in front of us. That quarter-second delay really coming into effect. I would have liked to put a shot into the back, but there's the shot. And now we can just pull back behind this ridgeline again. And they can't really do too much to us. Now the T-54E1 is in the open. The other GW Tiger P has been taking shots at us as well. It takes out 2 of our crew members. Kind of unfortunate because we don't have the med kit up this time. We used it last time we got stunned. And so now we've just got to wait this stun out. We do have a dead loader and our commander's down, which means we don't have very much view range. We're just going to back up a little bit. Waiting for something to happen. We see our STRV 1030 has pushed up. So we're going to come around, try and finish off this SU-101. As I'm lining it up though, our STRV decides to focus on him instead of the immediate threat beside. So we're going to throw a shot straight into the back of the T-54E1. He's now being taken out by the TVP. And we are going to shelter behind this building from any further artillery fire. We hear an artillery shell land, so that means we are probably safe to move out. So we're going to move up to this line with the TVP, with the STRV, and just work the ridgeline. Have them shoot up at us, make it even harder for them to penetrate. Unless they're able to hit the lower plate, but we're playing back far enough that that shouldn't be an issue. Here we can see there were a couple of green markers on the T95, but I'm wanting to take a shot at this Jagdpanzer. We're firing heat at this point, so it shouldn't be too bad. Blind firing, we'll have to see later whether or not we even hit. Doesn't look like we penetrated that shell though. I guess we'll find out later on that though. Now they're capping out, so we're just going to throw one more shell in, get that little bit of extra damage. And, well, that's the end of that battle. Let's take a look at the endgame stats now, see how we ended up doing, see if we even hit that blind shot against the Jagdpanzer, and how everyone else did. So as we can see here, we did end up with only 4,441 damage, meaning that we didn't actually hit or penetrate that blind shot on the Jagdpanzer E100. We did apparently hit him though, so we'll see. We'll check that later on. But bouncing all those shells did give us a steel wall medal for bouncing the most and receiving at least 11 hits of at least 1,000 damage total, which isn't really too hard to do at tier 10. We were top on damage by quite a margin. Almost 3,000 damage over the next person. Unfortunately, the 705A did get the high caliber, so one more shot. If we did pen, we would have gotten it. Here we can see 8 shots fired, 8 hits, 7 pens, meaning we did hit the Jagdpanzer. Unfortunately, once again though, not penning it, not getting the high caliber. What can you do? It was a blind shot, so I'm happy that it even hit. 2,710 damage blocked by armor, not too bad, even though it was mostly tier 8s and 9s shooting at us. And this tank does have very strong armor. All in all, we did lose 42,000 credits, but we did gain 1,652 experience without a premium account, so that wasn't too bad. If you did like this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow in the next video.